Alright, I took another trade today, and I won. Um, yeah, I'll get right into the recap. Followed my rules, so it was a good day for me. But coming into the day, to be honest, price action actually was not good. But I was still able to catch a good trade. I mean, price action was like kind of weird, I can't lie. What is this? So we had previous day high up here. Oh my god. Okay, and then we had Asia lows down here, London lows down here. And then like the same thing going on up here. Alright, NQ, where was market open? Market opens right here, and NQ comes, takes out the previous day high, and then at that time, that was at market open, I think. Wait, yeah, at market open, we come up on the 5 minute, we take out the previous day high. We have bearish SMT at the time because ES didn't take it out. So I'm here on the 5 minute. Look for displacement down with a 5 minute retracement. We get that right here at 9:40. I scaled down to the 1 minute time frame. And yeah, we retraced into nothing. And then yeah, there was no fair value gap for me to take the trade off of. What was this? And then sorry. And then here on ES, right? Same thing. We never filled an imbalance here. So I couldn't take a trade. I had to stay disciplined to my rules. So I'll go back out for a sec. So we swept the previous day high on NQ here, and then never got an entry within this chop work here. There was just nothing really for me to look at here. ES ended up taking out the high, gave a solid 5 minute retracement at 10:15. The reason I think there was actually a solid trade set up here. I didn't take this trade. That was around. We retraced up here, okay, into this 1 minute for value gap, and displaced out of it. That would have been the best trade possible. This would have been a great trade. But I'll get into why I didn't take that real quick. So by the time that ES swept the 1 hour high, I'll go to the 5 minute here. So when ES swept previous day highs, like I just said, that was at oh my god, this is Nasdaq, guys. I'm tired. So at 10 a.m., ES came and took it out. But what was so this is what NQ was doing at that time. Boom. We were reacting off of London lows. No, we were sweeping 1 hour sell side. ES was sweeping previous day highs. So we were reacting off different areas of liquidity here. ES and NQ were completely unaligned, and my bias was completely mixed. So right, if I took a long here off of this 1 hour sell side, that would be extremely contradictory because ES just swept previous highs. Okay, understand? So this trade had a conflicting bias. This would have been gambling if I actually took this trade. So what am I doing? I'm waiting to see if price wants to clean up, give me a clear bias, give me clear structure and clear confluences. So I wait, sit on my hands. Something else to note is we have accumulation here. This is like a perfect PO3. Accumulation, manipulation. This is the D1. Okay, so now, okay, I see the D1. Couldn't catch a move because of conflicting bias. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to look for D2. If you guys don't know what that is, I went over it in one of my kind of newish videos going over I created this own confluence, I believe. I don't know if anyone else has. I mean, if they have, that's cool, but I've noticed it through market experience. I won't go into it completely. It's pretty simple. It's just PO3, so it's like accumulation, manipulation, D1, D2. It's just distribution number 2. Anyways, that's not the point of this video. So I waited for price to clean up. We come sweep, and then we come sweep Asia. I'm actually tweaking. Oh, I'm so tired, bro. I should go home from school. We come out to sweep Asia lows. So once we sweep Asia lows, I need to see price aligning. I need to see NQ and ES both aligning decently so I can have a clear bias. I'll disregard this and this. So what happens? We come down. We didn't take Asia lows because Asia lows are like somewhere over here. So the market structure wasn't as clean as ES's was, or it wasn't aligned. But we did come sweep 1 hour sell side when ES swept Asia lows. So both now are sweeping 4 hour sell side liquidity, or maybe 1 hour, I don't know. But since we're both now sweeping sell side, my buys can finally be in sync. So they're both in sync. They're both bullish. So I'm pretty much just waiting here on the 5 minute for. We also have this hourly SMT here. Just mark that out. Because at the time we never took out that sell side when we took it out here on ES. Actually, that's false. There's no SMT. But anyway, so what happens after we sweep Asia lows? We get good displacement out of it. In this displacement out of it, we end up breaking 5 minute structure to the upside. And I still need to wait for my 5 minute retracement. So we got it right on the next candle. And that was at 10:45. So it's getting late. But I stopped looking for trades at 11. So as long as I can find my A+ setup before 11, I take the trade. So what do I see? 5 minute break of structure. Boom. Good confluence to the upside. So I'm like, okay, we're looking extremely bullish right now. Like, we have accumulation, we have manipulation, we have D1, and then about to catch that D2, you feel me? So what happens? We completely displace past this 1 minute imbalance. This is the one I wanted to see get filled, but we never displaced out of it. We ended up coming down even further to fill this 1 minute imbalance, and then we displace out of it. I enter on the candle close out, stops below the wick that created the fair value gap that I took the trade off of. And then take profit is at 5 minute low resistance liquidity, right here, giving about a 2.9 risk reward ratio. And I'm not gonna lie, boys, I got extremely unconfident with myself. Like, we were oh my god, we were over here chopping. We were getting really close to take profit. I was like, okay, I understand if you don't, if we stop me out, because it makes sense. We're getting late, and I completely accepted the risk. That's something I did well today. I was acceptant. I understood the reality of the market, and I understood that I don't need to win, and I can definitely lose. But I did have a winning day. So where we ended up displacing out, hitting my original take profit. But the thing is here, so after NQ swept the liquidity, we got a push up. We got a 5 minute retracement to this 1 minute imbalance. And then stops below the candle wick that created for value gap, take profit, the same take profit on ES. This is the best trade I could have taken today. But the reason I didn't take this is because this formed and it was 11 a.m. when I would have literally entered the trade. It would have been at exactly 11 a.m. Technically, I could have done that, but since I saw the ES trade sooner, I took it on ES. But I ended up having to close my position a lot sooner than I would like to. I had to close it around, right, like here, because it was around right here when NQ actually took out my take profit. Right, this 1016, 1019 high, which is what my take profit was on ES. So once we took it out and started displacing down, I noticed we have bearish SMT. So I was like, okay, NQ took out my drawn liquidity. Now it's probably going to go down because NQ took it out. ES technically does not have to anymore. And this is good. I know it obviously went to my TP. This is a good risk management right here. This is good habits. This is something that I would do every time, even though it played out in my favor. I'm content with what I did here. Something maybe to do better is to maybe instead of closing the full position, maybe close half and leave and put stops and profit, or just put stops and profit without touching the position sizing. But overall, great day. Price action was pretty bad, but like this is still a good setup. A+ setup. Couldn't ask for anything better. This is literally the perfect setup. But yeah, I made around like 0.8% because I was literally trading like 17 micros on ES, and it was still nothing. I don't know why, but yeah, I was also wanted to de-risk a tiny bit because of timing. It was a little late, but I can't even trade over 20 micros, so realistically, it wouldn't have been a big difference. But that's the trade recap right there. Technically, this is the trade I took. Just had to close it earlier because NQ took out the high. But I should have realized maybe that since the actual drawn liquidity is the 1 hour high, NQ is likely not to reverse off this internal liquidity. So, I don't know. Now I'm content with what I did here. It's just, I think from now on, when this happens, what I'll do is I'll just put stops and profit to secure profit instead of just taking out position sizing. I'll just put stops and profit, and that's it. So that's just the one thing I learned today is just putting stop and profit when we have SMT at the high or at the drawn liquidity or take profit, whatever you want to call it. But good trade today. yeah, it was a good trade. That's it.